Come spend the weekend with me. On Friday, I decided to get up because my house was kind of a disaster and I wanted to give it a good deep clean before the holidays. So I started off just, normal, grabbing all my bath towels, washcloths, things like that. I wanted to throw those in before I started with the actual cleaning. And that was fine, but you will see that I absolutely spiral in a few minutes because things didn't go according to plan. I threw those in to the washing machine and I went to go to my other bathrooms to grab the other hand towels, first the pod room and then over to the guest bathroom. Laundry had really piled up and I figured I'd start with this quick, easy load so I could start some other things. So I got that started and I thought everything was going fine. And then I decided to go into my bedroom really quick to make my bed and I got a little distracted by the view, but unfortunately things began to spiral about here and I got totally off track. My washing machine, unfortunately, started giving me an error message. It said it wasn't draining and I was like, okay, let me take out the drain tube. And I do this probably once a month or so. I clean this out like you're supposed to. There wasn't really anything in the drain filter, but I checked it. I looked at everything. It looked fine. So then I'm climbing on top of the washing machine. I'm trying to check all the hoses. Everything looks fine. I take a little lunch break because I thought maybe I'd fix it. Maybe it was just a kink. I ran it again. No, still not draining. I have zero expertise in washing machines, but after a lot of internet research, I decided that the drain pump is probably broken. I called to try to get service on it. Nobody's available till mid-January. Super. So I'm fixating with the washing machine. Cooper's entertaining himself, and I decide to have a little dinner. I try to think about, okay, should I just buy a new washing machine? Because fixing them is also very expensive. I was like, maybe I should just purchase a new one. And I could get it sooner. I found I could get maybe one from Costco by December 26th. I basically couldn't sleep all night. I was debating it. But it was pretty expensive and it wasn't much of an upgrade. And the thing is, the ones that would be nicer than what I have, which is only less than 4 years old, don't match my current set. So it's just a whole situation. So honestly, it wasn't really logical to buy a new one. But I found a video of someone replacing it because apparently the drain pump goes out on these frequently, which that's just crazy to me. And there are some videos online of someone replacing it themselves, even a video with my exact model. So I decided, what the heck? I look on Amazon and you can get the drain pump overnighted for $25. And I was like, well, that's worth a try. But I figure I don't think I can move that washing machine by myself. I probably could fix it, but I can't probably move it by myself because it's so heavy. I ordered Chick-fil-A. Nothing was going right. I was trying to treat myself with the fries. And do you see how many fries are in here? This is before I had a single one. Normally, you can rely on the consistency of Chick-fil-A, but not today. And I was an anxiety mess. I realize these are all trivial problems, but I was just spiraling. So I decided to go get some steps. And then I ended up deciding to see if my friend could help me with the washing machine. And he agreed, and we were going to do it the next day. So then I decided to ask Cooper if he wanted to go visit Kurt, my boyfriend, and his new cat, Chance. And he said, absolutely. He loves Chance, the cat. When we got to Kurt's house, he made himself right at home in the cat tree. I swear this dog is part cat. He is so ridiculous. Chance is adjusting super well and really tolerates Cooper very well, but still doesn't seem to really want to play with him. Cooper is convinced that if he's patient enough and just waits and waits, eventually he'll make friends because he really wants to be friends with Chance. We decided to go out to dinner at Moretti's, which I had never been there before, so we ordered so much food because I just wanted to try a whole bunch of stuff. And some was better than others, but it was decent. And then after that, we wanted to go to a pet store. We ended up going to Petco because Kurt needed some cat stuff. And I want to go here in particular because so many people had told me about their pickle display. I guess we're a little late in the season, so it wasn't out, but they still had a lot of pickles. Cooper was not interested in any of them. As much as he loves his Christmas pickles, apparently these did not meet his very stringent standards. He's like, nope, that's not my Christmas pickle. I tried to give him a giant lammy. He's like, nope, not interested. He was interested in a lot of stuff though. He looked around. I tried again with another pickle. No. But when we got back home, he was in the bag all by himself. I turned around and he had pulled out this lamb chop toy that I had bought for Chance. And he's like, this one, I like this one. I was like, sir, that's not yours. I don't know what you think. And he's exploring all by himself. Then we went and hung out with Chance for a little while and I brushed him. He is honestly such a sweet cat. He's very chill, kind of, I don't know if he's sad or just kind of a lazy cat in general, but he's chilling. He's getting used to us, which is great. It might take him some time, but he did play with the lamb chop, which was so fun. And he is adorable. The next day, my friend came over and luckily, I'm so glad it was in fact the drain pump. See, it's supposed to retract back and it didn't. So that's the broken one. And then this is the new one I got on Amazon for $25. And it probably took us longer than it should have, but we got it put back in and voila, I have a working washing machine again. And I am so happy. So this is the first of many loads because it's kind of piled up and I'm going to spend the rest of my day doing laundry, which I cannot tell you how happy I am to even say that. I am so grateful to have a working washing machine again. So I hope you all are having a great weekend.